Friends, you are again with Ruchi Jain. So, how are you doing? You must be doing very good while learning German. I have brought you a new video to learn articles in German language. We are usually confused whether the noun is masculine, feminine, or neuter. But here in this video, you are having so many clues which will help you to identify the noun, whether it is having article there, the, or das. So let's go ahead. Let's learn this new interesting lesson. Before going further, I would like to request you, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do consider to subscribe it, and don't forget to share it with your friends who want to learn German. So let's go ahead. Before going ahead, let's understand what are articles. Article itself is having the article there article in German. There are three types of articles in German language. It's just like the Sanskrit language. It is said that Sanskrit is the mother of all languages. So if you have studied Sanskrit language, it's very easy for you to understand. These articles are based on three types of genders. Each and every noun in German is having a particular gender. According to these genders, articles are decided. So, our first word gender or genders. Das Geschlecht, die Geschlechter. That's the plural form, which means gender in German. Masculine, that is in German Maskulin. Feminine, Feminin. Neuter Neutrum. These are the German words for these genders. So let's start with the tips. The first one is article there, masculine. So first tip is all the male persons or male animals or male professions will have article there. That's quite clear. And as you can see, I have used blue color. So there is a very big and very good tip for you guys. If you want to learn the articles of these nouns, just take a separate notebook and use three different colors for all these three genders, and always make a list of these nouns. For example, I have taken blue for the masculine. So you can take the blue color pen for writing, noting down all the nouns which are masculine. And for feminine, you can take red or any color of your choice, so that you can have three different colors. So it's a really good way to learn these articles quite quickly. So whenever you will remember the color of the noun, then you will automatically come to know, okay, that was in green color, that means it was Neutrum. The article will be das, just like that. So it will help you to memorize it very fast. So first tip is all the male persons, male animals, male professions will have article there. For example, der Mann, der Lehrer, der Hund, der Student. Der Mann, the man, Lehrer, teacher, male teacher, der Hund, the dog, der Student, the male student. Let's go ahead. Second tip, all the days of the week, months of the year, seasons have the article there. Example, zum Beispiel, der Montag, der Dienstag, der Sonntag, der Samstag und so weiter, der Monat, der Januar, der Februar und so weiter, der Oktober, der Sommer, der Winter, der Herbst. So all these months, days and seasons always have the article there. Let's go ahead. All the directions have article there. For example, zum Beispiel, which means for example. Der Norden, which means north. Der Osten, which means east. Der Westen, which means west. Der Süden, which means south. So all these four directions having the article there. Let's go ahead. The next tip is most of the instruments ending in OR and ER have article there. Let's see few examples. Zum Beispiel their toaster, their motor, their computer. Here you can see toaster ending ER, motor ending OR, computer ending ER. There are more words like this. So whatever function they do, any instrument which is doing any function, so these instruments or things having ending OR or ER will be having article, most of them there. There are exceptions always, but most of them in a general way. Let's. Most of the non-German rivers have article there. For example, their Nile, their Mississippi, their Amazon. So these rivers are having the article there. Again, I have said most of the non-German rivers. It does not mean all the non-German rivers. There are few rivers which may have the article. So most of them in general. Let's go ahead. Next tip is most of the nouns ending in now. The first ending is en. Their Flughafen. Their Hafen. Flughafen is airport. Their Hafen, which is harbor or port. Their Garten. So the ending is en. The article is there. Most of the nouns. Second is ling, where the ending is ling. Most probably the article will be there. Their Zwilling, their Schwächling, like that. The next ending is us. For example, their Circus, circus, their Sozialismus, their Idealismus. There are so many words. So these are the few examples. Their Circus, their Sozialismus. Next ending is ant, their elephant, their demonstrant, their elephant. So ant is the ending. When the noun is having ending ant, in most of the cases the article will be there. The next ending is ig. That is, in German we call it ish. Their Honish, honey, their Kyonish, king. Like that. If the ending is ig, in most of the cases, the article will be there. Now, the next article is feminine. Article the. The first step here is all the female persons, just like masculine, all the male persons. So in feminine, the article, obvious, all the female persons, female animals, female professions have article the. Let's see few examples. The Frau, the lady, the Lehrerin, the teacher, lady teacher, the Kuh, the cow, the Studentin, the female student. So these kind of words are having feminine article. That's quite obvious. And let's go ahead. Second tip is most of the nouns which are ending in ei. For example, the Bäckerei, the Metzgerei. Bäckerei, bakery. The Metzgerei, meat shop. The Bücherei, for example, one more example, which means library. Next one is height, H-E-I-T. When the noun is ending with H-E-I-T, then the article will be the Kindheit, the Gesundheit. Next one is Kite, K-E-I-T, the Möglichkeit, the possibility, the Schwierigkeit, the difficulty. ung, U-N-G. The ending is U-N-G in the noun, the word. Then probably the article will be feminine. Die Richtung, die Erfahrung, all the nouns ending with UNG, most of them, it will be having the article die. Die Richtung, the directions, the Erfahrung, the experience. Next one is most of the nouns ending in shaft, S-C-H-A-F-T. They are having the article die. For example, the Mannschaft, the Wissenschaft. There are so many words like this. The Freundschaft, for example, the friendship. Mannschaft is team. Wissenschaft is science. The other ending is I-O-N, ion. For example, die Information, die Situation. There are so many words ending in I-O-N. They will be having the article die. Let's see one more ending. T-A umlaut T. T-A-T. The Qualität, the Universität, quality and university. So these kind of words, they are having the article die. If the ending is I-K, for example, the Musik, the Logik, that means logic, music, the ethic, ethic. The next tip is most of the nouns ending in first IE. For example, die Biologie, die Philosophie, the biology and philosophy. These are the subjects which are ending in IE. That is why they are having the article the. Next one is ENZ. If the word is ending with ENZ, then it will be having most probably the article the. For example, the frequency. If the ending is ANZ, that is also having the article the. For example, the tolerance, the discrepance, tolerance and discrepancy. Next word, next ending is UR. For example, the Kultur, culture, the Natur, the nature. So these kind of words are having these endings. They will most probably be having the feminine article the. The next tip is most of the German rivers have article the. Again, just look at the sentence. Most of the German rivers, not all, but most of them, they are having the article the. For example, zum Beispiel, die Donau, die Elbe, die Weser. But exceptions are always there. For example, there Ulster. It's not the, it's there. Now, the third article, third gender, Neutrum, das. All the words ending with the first tip, chen, chen, das Mädchen, das Brötchen. So, chen, chen. When the ending is chen, then most probably the word will be having the article das. Mädchen is young girl, Brötchen, bread. Ment, the ending is ment, then the article will be das. Das Medikament, das Instrument, das Experiment, like that. Medicament, medicine, instrument, instrument. The next ending is nis, nis. For example, das Geheimnis, the secret, das Ereignis, the event. So whenever the ending is NIS, most probably it will be having the article das. Next tip is O. When the word is ending with O, most of the cases it will be having the article das. Das Konto, account. Das Motto, just the English word motto. Our next tip is all the verb infinitives in noun forms have article das. For example, zum Beispiel das Lesen, the reading, das Essen, das Leben, the eating, the life, Leben, the life, the living, or das Schwimmen, the swimming, just like that. Now the third tip is the adjectives used as nouns have article das always. Zum Beispiel, for example, das alles, das nichts. So these kind of adjectives are having the article das when they are used as nouns. Next step is words ending with lein, line. For example, das Fräulein, das Sicklein, Fräulein, Miss. Das Sicklein, that means the baby goat, the baby of the goat, which is called kid. When the word is ending with then the article will be das Publikum, das Universum, das Datum, das Museum, just like that. Publicum, publication, das Universum, universe, das Datum, the date, and the museum. Next step is human and animal babies always have article das. For example, zum Beispiel das Baby, baby, das Kind, das Lamm, which means lamb, das Zicklein, baby goat, which is called kid in English, das Kalb, which means calf. So need to remember human and animal babies always having the article das. Let's go ahead. Now, most of the collective nouns have the article das. For example, zum Beispiel das Gemüse, vegetables, das Gebäude, buildings, das Gebüsch, bushes, das Gebirge, which means mountain range. So these kind of collective nouns, they are having the article, most of them, das. Let's go ahead. Now, the most of the metals have article das. Again, most of them, not all. For example, zum Beispiel das Silber, which means silver, das Gold, gold, das cadmium, das Eisen, iron, das Kupfer, copper. So these are the metals which are having the article das. Again, I said most of them, not all of them. So in general, you can use the article das. Thank you very much. Danke. I hope you have learned a lot from this video, and now you won't be having any problem in recognizing and in learning the articles of different nouns. So if you liked my video, please do share your experience in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. If you like it very much, do ring the bell and don't forget to share it. Thank you very much. Wait for my next video soon. Once again, thank you. Cheers.